Hello everybody, in today's video I want to talk about Coreum and specifically about the recent announcement made that Coreum is going to be the first enterprise graded blockchain, and now their main focus is going to be financial sectors and mainly enterprises at any size. And what is their value proposition now that it is the only and first blockchain which is going to solve the main concerns with regulatory and also security concerns in Web 2 space. And many businesses and especially financial sector are very blockchain oriented. They want to implement this functionality, but it's a lot of uncertainty about this, and it definitely need more regulatory and specific blockchain which is used for enterprise purposes and have this security functionality and solving those technological risks and challenges. And they actually explaining what is this EGB networks, and if you visit the website for Coreum, it's actually updated, and now once you visit it, you are absolutely understanding what is their main focus. And they're saying that it is new generation of blockchain which is solving enterprise needs, and it is ICO compliant, and going forward in 1, 2, 3, 5 years it's critical and important, especially if the business is looking for blockchain to be implemented and solution to use to build some apps and use it. So they will definitely pick the one which is compliant, and this is actually great, and it is our advantages going forward. And I will put the link with this EGB networks page, which is actually wonderful, describing what is EGB, what is the solutions they could be implemented inside the businesses, what are the main features of this, and let me actually go through some of them and how it could benefit the financial market, at least in my understanding, because I'm just reviewing it myself, and maybe I can misunderstand something, but I will share my ideas on this. So very critical and good attribute of these EGB networks and Coreum in the future. So real-time settlements with transaction details are will be able, but not exposing confidential details of party and subjects involved. And it's different types of data privacy and kind of even optional KYC feature on chain and something else. It is kind of, in my understanding, what Secret Network is doing or Litecoin is doing, that they want to protect some data from the people who are using those wallets, that it's not 100% of the data available for rest of the world, and for enterprises it is the mostly important. So, and they want to provide those features for businesses, and I think it's a great and critical feature to be implemented. So it is information cannot be erased once entered. It is very critical and important, especially with finance. And all I was reading here, I was thinking about my company, and especially I'm working in finance department, so I think how many things could be implemented using the blockchain going forward. So I think it's pretty cool and can be definitely used for business purposes, and business only benefit from this. So it's also, as they say, comparison of accurate and verifiable records for all the transaction ever made, and auditable, and transaction history, and irrevocable. I mean, it seems that you cannot correct it. I think it's this one, and it is also very critical and important. And I think later on for the businesses who has these entries, it definitely makes a lot of sense to be like trusted fund, and looks very great. And I mean, if financial institutions going to use it, I think it's cool. And it is, as they say, AGB networks playing an important role in the mass adoption, because once enterprises are going to use it, it means like everyone is going to use it. And why like it is not used now? The answer is like simple: regulatory concerns and lack of security, and blah blah blah. So and they provide with potential use cases in financial markets, and it's plenty of different use cases made, and that's very great. And they're also providing some examples of the problems that enterprise graded blockchains could use, and it's actually also different and many of them. But like, for example, real-time review and approval of financial documents. So I don't know, maybe it's like kind of DocuSign, or depending how like different teams are using it. So yeah, once you approve it, you have the specific entry in the blockchain, and it will be forever in there, and you could like show it later on for audits, and everyone, it will never like disappeared from there. So it's like maybe for someone it's minuses, but it's definitely the benefit. And some more information in here. Very like happy to see that it is have specific focus, and those financial market, it is something the team is very like focused on already previously, even with Sologenic, and they have good expertise in this. At least for me, it is something, it seems like that, and also I think as Sologenic is going to support both chain XRP plus Coreum, and Coreum is going to have this functionality. And I think that Sologenic is going to be the first use case for Coreum, I mean, in such a great, in big enterprises. And I think like, as everyone is waiting for the license and the main like tokenized assets usability, I think it will be more real and faster to have with this Coreum blockchain. At least it is something seems for me now. And talking about the Coreum price, it is actually average for the last like months or so. Yeah, let's check 1 month price. Yeah, it was pretty much the same this month, and actually like it was since July it is this price for the latest 2 months. Quite good to accumulate. It was the minimum of 14-13 cents. This is insane. So if you believe in this kind of solution, it is quite new. It is ranking 4,000 something, but if you're like part of Sologenic community, I think you have more knowledge about the Coreum, and it's a good investment in my opinion. So thank you guys for watching. Have a good day. Bye bye.